pictures. But sometimes they record something far more terrifying. Things no one was ever meant to see. Tonight, we're counting down 6 of the most disturbing moments ever caught on GoPro cameras. And trust me, some of these will haunt you long after the screen fades to black. Let's delve straight into the first disturbing encounter. Have you ever stumbled upon an abandoned railroad track and felt an irresistible urge to explore? The mystery of forgotten tunnels and unused tracks is fascinating, until you realize that not all of them are truly abandoned. Some people learn this the hard way, and not everyone makes it out alive. Meet Brian Garcia, an urban explorer with a passion for adventure. One day, he and his friends discovered what they thought was an old, unused railway tunnel somewhere in Mexico. It seemed like the perfect place for an eerie exploration. What they didn't know was that they had just stepped onto an active railroad track. At first, their journey is lighthearted. Laughter, casual conversation, the crunch of gravel beneath their feet. But then, a low, distant rumble. Barely noticeable at first, but growing louder. A sound that no one in that tunnel was expecting to hear. Then, the blaring horn. The realization hits them like a punch to the chest. A train is coming, and it's coming fast.
Hey, train! Turn off your lights! Oh, shit! Run! Oh, shit! Oh! Run! Oh, shit!
Panic sets in. They turn, sprinting towards the exit. The camera shakes as they run for their lives. Finally, they burst out of the tunnel, just as the train roars past, missing them by mere seconds. If they had hesitated for even a moment longer, we wouldn't be watching this footage today. Now, you'd think after hearing that story, no one else would make the same mistake, right? Think again. 2 cyclists, looking for an adrenaline rush, decide to ride through what they believe to be an abandoned tunnel. But just like Brian and his friends, they don't realize it's still in use. Then, it happens. A deep rumbling, the vibrations of an oncoming train rattling the tunnel walls. One cyclist reacts instantly, turning around and pedaling for his life. But the other? He hesitates. Instead of fleeing, he struggles to move his bike off the tracks, as if saving his bicycle is worth more than saving himself. Three seconds. That's all that separated him from a catastrophic fate. His bike? Not so lucky. It's obliterated by the train, crushed under its wheels as a stark reminder of what almost happened. This next explorer had no idea how close he came to tragedy. While walking deep inside a railroad tunnel, he suddenly hears it, a train approaching fast. But this time, there's a problem. He's in the middle of the tunnel, and there's no easy way out. For a split second, it seems hopeless. But then, he spots something.
Oh, fuck.
A small, carved-out safety niche in the tunnel wall. Without wasting another second, he dives into it just as the train thunders past, inches away from where he was standing just moments ago. Had he been just a few steps away from that niche? Well, let's just say this video would have ended very differently.
This this is a more common occurrence than you may think, and there are actually hundreds of deaths per year from people trespassing on active railroads.
These close calls aren't just rare freak accidents. Every year, hundreds of people lose their lives on train tracks, many of them thinking the route was abandoned, just like in these videos. The reality is, walking along railway tracks isn't just dangerous, it's illegal in most places, and for a good reason. So, the next time you see an old, forgotten track stretching into the distance, ask yourself, do you really know if it's abandoned? And is the risk worth it? What do you think? Would you ever explore an old railway tunnel? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, some places are left abandoned for a reason. Did you find this unsettling already? Then brace yourself for what you're about to see next. When most people think of urban exploration, they imagine haunted locations, ghostly encounters, and the supernatural. But what's truly unsettling isn't ghosts. It's the unknown people lurking in these dark, abandoned places. One chilling example comes from the YouTube channel The Proper People, who decided to explore an abandoned insane asylum hidden deep in the woods, miles away from civilization. At first, the exploration was eerie but uneventful. The duo wandered from room to room, documenting the crumbling remains of the long-forgotten institution. The air was thick with dust, peeling paint hung from the ceilings, and remnants of the past lay scattered across the floor. But then, something changed. One of the explorers approached a broken window, aiming his camera outside. He focused on an old, rusting staircase leading down from the building. That's when he saw it.
Staircase out here. Oh, there's somebody there.
No way.
Yes, I see that light. They're out there.